Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving deep into the shadowy world of sand trafficking in Latin America. It's not your typical crime story, folks. This is big business, incredibly lucrative, and surprisingly violent.
Wow, sand trafficking? That sounds unexpected. I mean, sand? It's everywhere, right? What makes it so valuable?
Exactly. But the demand for construction materials is huge, and illegal sand is significantly cheaper than the legally sourced stuff. This creates a massive incentive for criminal organizations. We're talking about militias, cartels, even corrupt officials, all profiting from this.
So it's not just about the sand itself, but the entire supply chain? The article mentions a case in Brazil, right? The Bonde do Zinho militia?
Absolutely. This militia, led by a guy called Zinho, was making a killing, literally, using dredgers, trucks, the whole works, to scoop up massive amounts of sand near Rio. Satellite imagery shows the scale of this operation. It was massive. And they weren't just selling the sand. They were controlling the entire construction process, building illegal structures, and then monopolizing services for the residents.
That's insane. So they're not just criminals, they're also real estate developers? And the environmental impact? The article mentions that too, right?
You bet. The environmental damage is catastrophic. Wildlife extinction, altered waterways, increased flooding, the list goes on. And the worst part is, it's incredibly difficult to police. A truckload of legal sand looks exactly the same as a truckload of illegal sand.
So how do you even begin to tackle this problem? It sounds almost impossible to distinguish between legal and illegal operations.
That's the biggest challenge. The article highlights the lack of effective regulation across Latin America. In Brazil, illegal sand use often surpasses legal use. In Colombia, it's tied to political and economic elites, with even journalists paying the ultimate price for exposing the trade. In Mexico, it's a similar story. Corruption protects the illegal operations.
It's a complex web of corruption and violence. The article even suggests that illegal sand from Mexico might be making its way into the U.S.
Exactly. It's a global issue, not just a Latin American one. And the profits are enormous. The article mentions one militia making $18,000 a month just from controlling one municipality's sand extraction. That's just one small piece of a much larger puzzle.
This is a really disturbing picture. It highlights the need for stronger regulations, better enforcement, and international cooperation to combat this hidden crime.
Absolutely. It's a problem that demands our attention. We need to understand the scale of this issue, the players involved, and the devastating consequences. This isn't just about sand. It's about corruption, environmental destruction, and organized crime. Thanks for joining us on Tech Bytes and News. We hope you found this insightful. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.